All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Baha, Rakah, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that do rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect, the hopeful elect and the 1/3, pushing this 100% truth across the four winds so we can say the elect and make it to the kingdom. All right, I just want to do a lesson all through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. And pretty much what I want to go into is how Esau, Edom, all right, is manufacturing wearable devices which will lead to implantable devices, okay, which is known in the Bible as the mark of the beast. All right, but what you're going to see is more and more is RFID slash NFC chips being pushed upon the people, all right, through decrees of medical breakthroughs and cures. So right now he's conditioning the masses through the name of COVID-19 is he's conditioning them to wearable devices. Okay, he's pretty much preparing people for transhumanism. All right, he's merging man and machine, and right now he's doing that through it being a wearable device. But soon, all right, it's going to be an implantable device, and majority of the people, they're going to fall right in line with it. Why? Because they're simple. Okay, this is Proverbs 14 and 15. The simple believeth every word. Okay, and the simple is going to believe every word of the wicked. All right, and I actually have two articles I'm going to get, and I'm just going to touch on them briefly. All right, but you have to understand the times we're in. Esau is he's really capitalizing on the fear. Okay, the fear of people is going to have them fall in line with whatever he has planned next. Okay, this is the plans of Esau, Edom. This is the plans of the wicked. All right, and guess what? His words are his weapons. All right. So real quick, let's just get this. This is Psalms 55. Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. In a time we're coming into, they're going to draw needles too, all right, to implant you. So let's hold this on deck. Or matter of fact, let's finish this and read these two articles. So this is back in Proverbs 14 and 15. The simple believeth every word, and every word of who? The wicked. Why? Because his words are smoother than butter, but war is in his heart. It says, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. That's right. And through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, we are prudent. All right, we foresee the evil, but the simple passes on. Okay, so back to this. Smart patch. Salakia for these ads, as you see, they just keep popping up. So we're gonna push forward. Smart patch placed on the throat could determine if you have coronavirus before symptoms arise by monitoring cough and other vitals. So he's literally manufacturing a wearable device that will detect if you're sick or not. But who's to say this device that he has manufactured isn't already going to be tainted to claim you're sick? I actually saw an article. Now don't quote me exactly, but I want to say it was like a Zimbabwe president somewhere in I think Africa, and they sent him testing kits for the coronavirus. And what he did was he tested a fruit. He tested like a car part, and he tested something else, that was a non-human, and he sent it back, and they all claimed they tested positive. So pretty much what this is saying is, see, these devices that Esau is giving you, he's attempting, okay, to put it in your head that you have this COVID-19, so that gives him all rights to pretty much go in for the kill. To lock you down, to quarantine you, to do any manner of evil in the name of COVID-19. You see, this is all a part of his agenda. And this is a wearable device. Look at this. He wants to put this on your body, okay? Let's keep going. There you go. Look at this. This pure Edomite right here. This is a pure Edomite. Okay. All right. So let's go out of this, man. These ads are bad, man. These ads are getting worse. So this is a pure Edomite, if you can't tell, and this 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 woman, I presume, all right, is all with it. Look at this thing. Okay, she's got the smart watch on. Which, see this watch right here, which I didn't even notice when I first went to this article. This watch you can use to make payments. You see how they're all ready for that transhumanism. Okay, he's literally set up the world to accept man and machine. All right, people can literally they can't go a minute without their cell phone, and now they got the devices where you can make payments with your watch, and now they also have this wearable device to detect if you have COVID-19. You see, so this is the beginning stages from wearable to implantable. Okay, so real quick, now let's go to this one. This is the main one I wanted to get, because they also have wearable bracelets for COVID-19 patients. And guess what it does? It tracks your movements. You see that? All in the name of COVID-19. And it reads, Bahrain launches electronic bracelets to keep track of active COVID-19 cases. So these are bracelets for cases that may involve COVID-19. Okay? Spearheaded by the Information and E-Government Authority, the new wristbands are part of the government's effort. You see, so the government, all right, is now setting up these wearable bracelets. Okay? So what's next when the government sets up a implantable device? Okay? Are you tired of your such and such device from falling off your neck? Because, yeah, matter of fact, let's go and show that, because that's a good point to make too. See how they got this medical tape? All right, if any of you've been to the hospital and you've got like your blood drawn, or you've had to have a needle kept in your arm through the IV, they'll put that clear tape over it so it doesn't fall off. So this is what this device is. That clear tape is so it doesn't fall off. And see, the simple, they're going to believe it. They're going to believe, because you know who has smooth words? These damn doctors, okay? These doctors that alter you, okay? These doctors have smooth words. The government has very smooth words. They actually have, certain Edomites that are in the, position where they communicate with the public, so they speak real soft and nice. You can't believe these devils, man, okay? And you can't believe their medical field. This is Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies. He forges lies. This is why he has his fine print. He will forge a lie just to get you in his agenda. Like right now, he's forging a lie. You need this. We need to track you. You need to wear this. This device can tell in 0.2 seconds. You see? And people believe him. It says, but ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. Okay? He's a physician of no value. So he's giving you a wearable device in the name of your health, so that you cleave to these devices, and then these devices, okay, are faulty. He can have it to where that it doesn't stay on. It causes skin irritation. So the next device is going to be implantable one, a new and improved. You see, it's all a ploy. It's all an agenda. He always gives you, if you will, the shit first. Excuse my language. He'll give you the shit first, and then he comes out with this brand new way. He's got this, but wait, there's more. He's getting you right now hooked, line, and then the chip will be the sinker. You see? So let's keep going on this. It says, new wristbands as part of the government's effort in quickly tracing new cases of COVID-19, as well as keeping track of active cases. And this came out April 8th, 2020, year of prophecy. And look at that. Look at this wearable device. Okay? And anyone who's completely, scared out of their mind, they're going to be all with it. Okay? They are going to be with it. But us, all right, through the Spirit of the Lord, we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay? And this is a device of Esau. This is a device of Satan. And his main device that he likes to use is in your mind. Okay? So real quick, let's get that. And 2 Corinthians. I'm not going to make this too long. Just going to hit some quick points. All right? 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Okay? Satan is in full swing right now, man. Okay? Esau, Edom, the physical counterpart of Satan, is in full swing. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And the masses are ignorant of his devices. The simple are ignorant of his devices, because his device is working on your mind. And we're actually going to go into the blue letter and prove that. But through your mind, that device will become manifest physically, okay, from a wearable device to an implantable device. See that? Mental perception, thought, and evil purpose. So his physical device is an evil purpose of the chip, but this mental evil device is his fear mongering. This is why you turn on the TV. I was actually meditating on it. I was like, man, if somebody sat there and counted as many times as Esau said COVID-19 or coronavirus on TV, it'd probably be in the millions. That it's a spell. COVID-19, COVID, they just constantly repetition. You see, it says that which thinks the mind, thoughts or purposes. So he's actually putting a spell on you, He's actually putting a spell on you with his media, and people are believing it. This is why people walk around, as you see, with the gloves and the masks and, things of that nature, because he's already implanted an evil device in your thought. So soon he's going to put an evil device in your body physically, okay? This is what he's planning on doing, all right? So let's read just a little bit into this. It says, the kingdom of Bahrain is keeping track of its active cases of COVID-19 via electronic bracelets. Okay, launched earlier this week, the wristbands, which are compatible with the country's coronavirus contact tracing app called Be Aware. You see that? So what is this also showing you? This is showing you that people are going to be walking around with the bracelet. So who's to say people are not going to start looking at you funny if you're not wearing the bracelet? The same way people will look at you funny if you don't have the mark of the beast. That's what's coming in the near and dear future, okay? That's what's coming. Right now, he's causing in particular people to wear in particular mark through a bracelet. And soon he's going to cause both small and great, let's just get it real quick, he's going to cause both small and great, rich and poor, to receive a physical mark in their body, okay? And before I read that, let's prove that that mark, all right, is going to be implanted in their body. When you go to the book of Revelations 3, I always try to go into this when I'm going into the mark of the beast. Rev 3 and 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. See, that's what's coming. This is all leading up to the hour of temptation. This is the beginning stages. This is why before the hour of temptation, you're seeing wearable devices. And in the hour of temptation, it will be an implantable device. And the simple are going to fall right in line of this hour, because they're in fear and fright now, because Satan has an advantage over them. Okay, it says, which shall come upon all the world. This is why you got the kingdom of Bahrain, all right, doing a experimental bracelet, or certain countries or cities deep down in China or Asia. You see, you always notice it's these small little countries that they do it to before they, because it's like a test drill, before they do it throughout the whole world. This is just nothing more than the agenda of the Edomite elites, okay? It says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. How are people going to be tried in the hour of temptation? Let's go to the blue letter of the word try, and we're gonna get to the etymology of this word. So here's the word periazo or periazo, all right, which means to try, make a trial or test. But test with what? You click on it, and this word is pera, All right, and that word pera means through the idea of piercing. This is a heavy haymaker, heavyweight knockout blow to anybody trying to say that the mark of the beast, which will be the hour of temptation, this proves that it's going to be implanted via RFID chip. See that? Through the idea of piercing. And you get pierced in the flesh with a needle, and they use a needle to pierce your flesh to implant the chip. Okay? Right here. You see that? Right before your eyes, through the idea of piercing. And he's going to cause both small and great, rich and poor, through the idea of piercing, to receive a mark. Let's get that real quick. Revelations 13, and let's just get it real quick. Revelations 13 and 16. And he being Esau, Edom, or the government, all right, and he causes all, both small, when you go into it actually means infant, and great, when you go into it actually means adult, so adult to adolescent to adult, both small and great, rich and poor, no middle class, either rich or poor, and these wearable bracelets, okay, or the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, could also determine your class, because he's going to use the mark of the beast also as a determination of your class. You'll be frowned upon if you don't have it. You don't have this mark, you're going to be looked at as poor, outcast of the city. All right, and it says rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, not on their right hand, but in their right hand or in their forehead. And how is it going to be in their right hand? Because it's going to be implanted in their body, you see, or in their forehead. Right now, you have a Shedemite right here with a wearable device on her head or on her body. Soon it's going to be in your body. You see? You see the stages. We are witnessing the stages of a wearable device to the stages that will gradually go to a implantable device, which people are doing it right now. People right now are implanting the RFID chip for buying and selling, okay, right now. All right. So let's go back to this point real quick. This is there's a little part I wanted to get in here. Yep, it says going back to this first right here, this article. It says the app called Beware, having been designed to alert a governmental monitoring station. A governmental monitoring station of any suspicious activity. Affected individuals wearing the electronic bracelet must be connected to the app at all times via Bluetooth with GPS tracking you. See? And able to track movement, ensuring that they do not leave their location. Those self-isolating will be asked to set their location, most likely their place of residence, and made to remain in that location until cleared. Now, what's it say that they put a device upon you that if you do leave this isolated area, they turn off your chip? My man Aaron Russo was talking about that. He said, he said that one of the Rockefellers said, just turn off your chip. You see, they'll just turn off your chip. But right now, this device will let them know if you're leaving this isolated area. But soon, this device that you're wearing could kill you for leaving that area. This is Proverbs. Let me see. Proverbs 24 and 8. It says, "He that devises to do evil shall be called a mischievous person." See, Esau's a schemer, man. Okay, he's scheming. This is a scheme right now. You mean to tell me you don't think he's got all his top officials right now with all their eyes on how this trial run is being done right now over there in Brehan or whatever it's called? They're watching us right now. Okay, just like how Esau watches between a double mirror. He's watching and getting all his notes together. He's doing all his trial runs. All right, he's getting ready right now, man. Okay, he's making his moves. He's trying it out in these third world countries, if you will. And then he's going to bring it right here to Babylon, man. Okay, Psalms 21:11. For they intended evil against thee. All right, because ultimately he wants to come down on the elect, man. Okay, he wants his birthright back. He wants to depopularize. Okay, he wants the earth under his subjection. All right, he wants to make us a servitude to him. You see, Psalms 21:11. For they intended evil against thee. They imagine a mischievous device which they are not able to perform. That's right. Because ultimately, when Esau does come in like a flood, all right, on the Lord's elect, all right, here in Babylon, chiefly, the Lord is going to rise up a standard against him. Okay, but you simple, all right, you people, you're falling in line right now with these trial runs. Okay, but just know soon. Okay, soon he's going to implement mandatory implantable devices. Right now he's doing optionable wearable devices, and they're all with it because they're simple. But soon, no, these wearable devices will lead to implantable devices, and that implantable device will be the mark of the beast, which is the RFID/NFC chip. Okay, so Lord's will, you brothers and sisters were edified through the spirit as I was, and I just want to say, call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Baha, Rakakwadash. With that being said, Shalom.